Hi friends, it's Terry Stewart, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in the U.S. in Central Maryland. So today is day 10 of my 12 days of crafting advent calendar. It's an adventure because every day I'm opening a new door on my advent calendar, getting a new supply, and making a new card. So it's been fun. We're coming down to the end, but let's see what today brings behind door number 10. I'm going to turn the camera around. If you're joining me live, you may want to look away, or even if you're on replay, because the camera's moving and things will get a little jerky, and that can make some people sick. All right. And now you see my head, my big light, and get the camera turned around to my crafting space. Adjust it. Do a little bit more. And hopefully this camera won't drift. Oh, it's moving now. Okay, so you can look. You can look. I think we're in the right spot. Let me get my laptop going. So if anybody joins me live, we can, maybe you can tell me where you're from, where you're joining me live from. Or if you're watching on replay, leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. All right. Move everything up just a smidge. So this is the 12 days of crafting advent calendar from Stampin' Up. We're opening a new door every day. This advent calendar comes with a stamp set, and I'll show you that in a second. And then you get 12 days doors that you open up new every day, and there is a new supply in there for crafting. Now this is from Stampin' Up! And it is an online exclusive, which means it's not in any printed catalog. You can only find this online. So if you go to my online store, stampinup.com, hit online exclusives, and there's a whole bunch of stuff. Stampin' Up! Is really leaning into this online exclusives. So they're not in any printed catalog, but they are online. We don't know how long they'll be there, so it is while supplies last. This is the product number if you want to look it up yourself. Buy one for yourself. It's a great gift for yourself or to your best crafting buddy. Yeah, so look at the online store. So I said that it came with a stamp set, and this is it. It has 24 stamps. Has a whole bunch of sentiments that you would use throughout the year. Birthday, thanks, healing hugs, thinking of you, love you, miss you. So very cute, proud of you, and always in my heart. And then there's some images, this little heart. I keep forgetting this little heart image up here. Plus butterfly, flowers, some little flowers, some flower centers, some green leaves, a little sprig, and a cupcake. We did a card last week with a cupcake. So they're 24, they're photopolymer, so they're clear. You can look through them. Awesome. All right, let's jump in and open day number 10. I have not looked ahead to anybody else's social media, so I do not know what is in here. So we're all the way, we have 3 left. So we'll be doing door number 11 tomorrow. Wednesday's the final door, door 12. And today is door number 10, which is down here. I think you can see it. This is a small one, so what do we think could be in there? What did we get on day 9? Day 9? Oh, those were some little cards, like German cards maybe. Let's see. I'm going to put this in here so you can see door number 10. The marketing that came with this advent calendar said that there would be embellishments, dies, paper, tools, and we've gotten all those things. So I'm curious about day 10. So it looks like it's the same. It looks like it was the same size as day 3. And day 3 we got some embellishments, some gold sparkly dots. Let's see what day 10 brings us. Oh, yes. We do get some more sparkly. All right, let me put my calendar aside so we can investigate this a little further. 2 more days to go. It's so exciting. So it looks like it's some sequins, some glitter, some little dots. Ooh, very pretty. It looks iridescent and pink and gold. Ooh, get a little piece of cardstock here, so I'm gonna shake some out so you can see. Oh, my camera's drifting. This camera is, I think I'm gonna get a new stand. That's what I'm asking Santa to bring me for Christmas, is a new stand, because I am tired of dealing with this one where the camera drifts. I tried to lift the camera from my workspace, then it drifts down. Just a little pain. I know, first world problems, right? Okay, so let's sprinkle some of this out. So there's some little round, like beads, some gold flowers, some other little stars. It looks like some iridescent sequins. Oh, there's some little hearts. Oh, this is beautiful. Is that little gold butterflies? Oh, so this would be great for a shaker card. I think what I'm doing today, can I turn this into a shaker card? Ooh, I don't know if I can turn my... I wasn't planning to make a shaker card today, but that's what this reminds me of. Very interesting. Do I have everything I need to make a shaker card? That's the question. Oh. I am not prepared to make a shaker card, but what can we do with this glitter? Okay, wait a second. I do have a thought. I have some flip-flop cards. I think they're very handy. Let me grab those, and maybe we can make a faux shaker card. They're right behind me. And I think they're 3x3s. Is my 3x3? Yes, these are my 3x3. All right. And what would be the other thing we would need for it? Trying to think, the cards that we got on day 9 were these cards, but I don't think they're 3x3. I think they're 3x2. So I don't think they're gonna fit in my... Let's try one out. So here is a card from our pack on day 9. Here are my 3x3 flip-flap cards. And, oh, wait a second. These must be 3x4 cards. Yes, we can do this. Okay. All right, so we are going to do that. Now we have to pick a pattern. And I had intended to use this paper. That's from our day 2 DSP pack. So let's look and see if one of these cards will match. This daisy paper. That could work. Oh, that could work. Oh, I think we have a winner right there. That wish she were here. And then we might be able to not even stamp. Maybe this is going to be a non-stamping card. Huh? This would work too. Not the same flowers. Okay, we're doing that. Let me put these cards away. So these would be great for a little mini scrapbook. It's a great day. And this wish you were here, I think that's excellent for a shaker card. So it'll be a special card. Put that away. All right, and So this was my thoughts for today. A white card base. So this is a half sheet of white scored in half. So the sheet of white cardstock, I cut it in half, scored that piece in half, and that's going to be our card base. I was going to put a piece of this DSP, I think 2 1/4 inches, and then I had planned to put a layer like so and do some stamping on this piece of white. We're going to put that to the side, and instead we're going to use our flip flap. I'm going to put this card in here. I'm going to have to trim it down so that it's 3 by 3. We're going to put our sequins in here to make this like a shaker card. Okay, so first things first, let's trim our card. Set our flip flap, our sparklies, shaker bits. Yeah, they're not going to go back in there. I'm just going to set those aside. Hopefully I will not spill them, because that would be a great disaster. Let me bring in my paper trimmer. And so this card that we got on day 9 is 3 by 4. So we need to take a 1/2 inch off each side, top and bottom. So I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch from the top, turn it, and cut a 1/2 inch from the bottom, and that will make it a 3 by 3 card. So I'm transforming the 3 by 4 into a 3 by 3. See these little pieces for some other decoration somewhere along the line. Okay, and I think that's going to be it. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to cut this piece of DSP, and I was going to cut that at 2 1/4 by 5 1/2, and that's going to go on the edge of our card base. So set that aside, and then this is going to be 5 1/2. So it's going to be the length of our card front. Another little scrap that maybe I'll use on another project. And here is our card front. So let me just crisp that score line so my card front lays flat. And I'm going to put this all the way to the right, maybe. The last card I made with this design, I offset it a little bit. Let's see how that looks. And for our flip flap, this will go in here, and that's going to be on the card front like so. Yes, I think I am going to offset it just a smidge from the left side. Put that here. I may put some of those gold embellishments. Okay, so this is the plan. I'm going to put those shaker elements in here. I am going to seal this. Yes, how am I going to seal this? Because it needs to be sealed or the shaker bits will come out. I'm going to try tear and tape. We'll see how that works, because that's double-sided, to hold this flap down. And then this is a release paper that we can stick to our card front. And then we'll, maybe we'll put some tear and tape on the bottom too, so, or some dimensionals. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So let's put our shaker bits in here. Shake and roll down. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, shake, shake. Oh, very pretty. And see, you don't need much. I think that's enough to do the shake, 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 shake with. Let's put the last little pieces in there. Does not want to go in there. I will force it. It will go in there. These last little sparklies. Okay. There's a lot of static in there. A lot of static electricity. These little pieces are, yeah. So tear and tape. Cross your fingers that this works. So I have to seal this so the shaker bits can't escape. So this is some tear and tape. It's got a release paper, sticky on one side, and should be 3 inches. I think I need to put my glasses on. Hopefully I have them here. Nope, no can do. I have to do this. Turn it this way, maybe I can see it a little bit better where that edge meets. Right there. I'm trying to seal this up. I'm going to press this tape real hard against that seam so the shaker bits cannot escape. Tear that little bit off. And now we can turn this flap over, remove the release paper. So now we just have our sticky strip down, fold this flap over. Now that should be sealed shut. Okay, set that aside for the moment, and let's work on our card front. So take some glue with heat liquid and put on this paper. Now I am going to put this to the left, on the left side, but not all the way, just so we have a little bit of white peeking through. So maybe about 1/8 of an inch. Line them at the bottom and the top. And I'm eyeballing that. Looks great. Oh, something's happening on my page. Okay. Thank you for sticking with me. This is a little stressful for me to craft on the fly. So I don't want to remove this because it's adhesive, but I think I might just cut off the ends so that it doesn't show through. See how it's showing through on the right and the left? If I cut that release paper away, just maybe that 1/8 of an inch, then it won't show through. We can put some dimensional yeah, on the back. So let me lift this up. Oh, and I don't have my, oh wait, I do have my paper snips. So I'm just going to snip off about 1/8 of an inch from there. And everything is static electricity. The heat is on, so I think that is what's drying the air out. So let's lift this edge. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to cut about 1/8 of an inch off this side. There we go. Perfect. And now when you turn it over, you can't really see that. And we'll put some dimensionals on the back of this. Make sure we get some up here to cover that little bit of adhesive that's sticking out. Although, does that mean we can see it on the front? Certainly does. So let's move those over so it's right on the release paper. Like so. Okay. And then we'll just put it behind the cardstock. That way it won't show on the other side. And I love dimensionals. Okay. Put those down. So shaker cards are fun, and these little shaker bits are beautiful. I love the sparkly. I love the little hearts in them, the butterflies, the gold butterflies, and the iridescent. All beautiful. Okay, so now the trick is I want to center this top and bottom, but I think I'm going to shift it a little bit to the right so that paper shows through on the left, the daisies. Okay, there we go. Oh, yes, beautiful. And the last thing that I want to do, I want to find the embellishments that I got. These were day 3 embellishments. I'm going to put a few of these on the card front if I can open this tiny little bag. There we go. Okay, now I'm not going to dump these out because they will go everywhere. So, what do you think? Too much? Such a hard to overdo. Too much embellishment? Is that a thing? Can you have too much embellishment? Oh. Put these in the daisy centers. So one of my friends, help me out. What do you think? Too many? Not enough? That one needs to come out. Quit hiding. Okay. I think I'm just going to put them on the daisies. I don't think we need anything over here in the white. Maybe that's too much. All right, so I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool to help me with these. So push this up so you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to pick it up with the putty end. I'm going to put a dot of glue down here. Shake my glue down. And then put that embellishment right on top of the glue. So pick this one up, put a glue there. I need a third hand to help me hold everything. When I used to work, we would meet with our supervisor before I retired. That's what I meant when I used to work. And he would be like, okay, how's everybody doing? You guys need anything? And we'd be like, yeah, we need more hours in the day. Give us like 8 more hours in a day so we can get stuff done. Yeah, I need a third set of hands so I can put my embellishments on easier. Silly. Okay. I think that's the trick, is not to try to hold on to the glue while I'm positioning my gold embellishments. No, I don't need a third hand. I have enough hands for the job. Crazy stuff. Okay, the last one. Perfect. And these are going to go back in. Okay. And then I can just write a personal note to when I go to send my card. Wish you were here. Who do I miss? Who do I wish was with me? You can just personalize it. All right, so that is day 10. Let's do a little recap of the projects we have made. Let's see. Day 10, day 9, we got those cards, the 3x4 cards. Day 8, we got baker's twine. Let's put this down that way. Day 7, we got these labels. It was dies, it wasn't labels, it was a die. Let's see, that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We got these beautiful little stickers. Day 5, we got, the day 5 was the stencil. We got a stencil with a stenciling pen. Day 4, we got these labels with gold foiling labels. Day 3 were the gold embellishments that we used today on our daisies. Day 2 was the paper pack, the DSP 6x6 paper. And day 1 were dies for flowers, the rainbow, what else was in there? A little butterfly. So it's been fun. Tomorrow's day 11, so we're coming to the end. Make sure you like and follow, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll be notified the next time I go live, and you can follow along on my Advent Calendar crafting adventure. So thank you so much for being here. And until next time, remember, stamping is fun. Bye.